Hello and welcome everyone, my name is The Cleverful. Today we'll be playing the first episode of Cao Cao's Conquest as part of the new DLC, titled the Yellow Turban Rebellion. We're only allowed to train cavalry in this mission. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
As they hacked away at the Han Dynasty's fragile foundations, the Yellow Turbans tore China apart. Across the empire, ambitious warlords exploited the feeble imperial court to empower themselves. None were more persistent in this pursuit than Cao Cao. The son of a commander who had bought his way to power, Cao Cao was no stranger to the corruption consuming the court. He openly mocked all those who decried the state of the empire while doing nothing to change it. Virtue without action is a luxury reserved for times of peace, he said. But in times of trouble, it is ability and decisive action that lead to victory. In Cao Cao's heart burned the twin flames of confidence and ambition. Once unleashed, these would consume the very empire he purported to save. Yet, at that moment, he was only one of hundreds of ambitious warlords making a name for themselves. Serving as a cavalry commander under General Huang Fusong, Cao Cao was sent to quell the Yellow Turban rebels near the city of Yingchuan. Thus began the rise of the Great Usurper.
Alright, our main objectives are to defeat Zhang Jue. Our hints tell us that we can support 125 population, but are limited to the Castle Age and cannot build siege weapons, docks, monasteries, or initially create villagers. Use Heguang cavalry and Tiger cavalry to quickly and decisively crush the Yellow Turban's foot soldiers. Be aggressive, the Emperor's court will provide you with new troops and resources. Dongzhuo is a reliable ally who will send cavalry to assist you in battle. He outranks Cao Cao and is arrogant, yet his advice is valuable. The rebels have established a trade route to the southeast on the other side of the Yellow River. Zhang Jue receives additional resources this way. Explore the map. There is a path that will allow you to bypass Zhang Jue's castle and attack him from behind. Nice. The Hall of Heroes is a campaign-only building that costs wood. It trains hero units and retrains fallen ones that you can recruit throughout the campaign. Your scouts report that Cao Cao and his cavalry in blue have arrived in the northeast near Dongzhuo's base in purple. This experienced ally will primarily train Tiger cavalry and Heguang cavalry to support Cao Cao. The Yellow Turban rebels hold several settlements on the Yellow River. The rebels are poorly trained but numerous foot soldiers. Zhang Jue in orange, the rebels' leader, has retreated to Yingchuan but will counterattack with pikemen and crossbowmen. Recapturing villages will weaken his forces. Bandits in cyan have taken advantage of the chaos to harass the rural population. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here.
The Yellow Turban's leader hides in Yingchuan. I leave you in charge of the cavalry. Drive the rebels out quickly, Commander.
Okay, so we're only allowed to train cavalry for this achievement.
The rebels' poisonous words have infected many nearby villages. Reconquer them and teach them real authority. You're on the right track, Commander. I will send my men to ensure the success of this attack.
Okay, Cao Cao's ability seems
We have
pretty easy to
conquered a
use.
rebel village.
Well, hopefully I'm allowed to do...
Well done, Commander. I will send more men to help you break the rebels on this front.
Yeah, it's mounted, right? So it counts. We'll be fine. Okay, don't know if my Cav heal from an aura, but it doesn't look like he has an aura. In fact, why don't we just check? I'll read this later. Soldiers passively produce food? That's kind of crazy. Do I have Cao Cao? Attack speed of nearby units. Sure.
We have conquered a rebel village. We have conquered a rebel village.
Okay, so far this seems pretty easy.
With these villages, we can draft more men and quickly swell our numbers. The carts entering the city supply Zhang Jue's forces. We can put an end to that.
Okay, let's get our new recruits
We have
in.
conquered a rebel village.
He is annihilating those guys.
Rebellion has flared up in the capital itself. I will go quell it and leave the Yellow Turbans to you, Commander. Do not mess this up. Some workers say the rebels destroyed a bridge to the west with a magic spell. Before they could rebuild it, bandits stole their materials. We cannot cross it until we reclaim them.
什么？为
遵命粮草征收人，粮草征收人，征收人，
伐木工，伐木工。
何种命令？矿工。
为什么？伐木工。
Okay, we have his camp and villagers. He's defeated apparently. Goodbye.
何种命令？准备就绪。伐木工。
We have conquered a rebel village.
Let's get military techs going. Let's take out these trade posts as well.
为矿工。准备就
伐木
绪。
工、建筑工、
Do Bodkin next. Yeah, Cao Cao's ability is super easy to use, which I appreciate.
什么？
准备就绪
正。猎人何种命令？
Okay, let's explore this east bit a bit.
什么？
喂，准备就绪。
猎人。
喂，
Probably nothing over there, but why not explore just a little bit? Still have plenty of wood.
Surrender now! The victory of the Yellow Turbans is inevitable! The azure sky is already dead! The yellow sky will soon rise!
What is he yapping about?
Wait. 准备就
伐木
绪。
工，行，建筑工，
Okay, let's mine up some stone for castle.
幸甚至哉，何以永志？
All of our supply carts are lost. We will surely starve to death now.
Literally one food short. Come on. Come on. Excuse me? How am I one food short for so long? Oh, they're hunting.
什么？
猎人，猎人，
喂，
何主命令？建筑工，准备就绪。建筑工，为伐木工。何主命令？建筑工。
妇人，天下归心。
何种命令？准备就绪。建筑工，
什么猎人？建筑工。
何种命令？喂，伐木猎人。什么？
准备就绪。建筑工。
准备就绪。
Okay, let's get a university
建
online.
筑工，
何主命令？正确。
Build up some walls.
建筑工。
何种命令？
什么？行。建筑工。
说曹操。
喂，什么？
遵命。
准备就绪。
工。好。为遵命。矿工。何主命令？
喂，
猎人。
何种命令？
正确。
上雷即可，上雷即可。
什么？准备就绪。
正确。好。行。
幸甚至哉，何以永志？
什么？为
正确。矿工。遵命。
何主命令？
曹孟德，再如何？
好。建筑工。何主命令？建筑工。
什么？建筑工。
准备就绪。为。
好。
准备就绪。为。遵命。 建筑
准备就绪。何种命令？建筑工。
Alright, so far this mission is not that difficult. In fact, a lot easier than mission 1 of Liu Bei. So,
喂，
and arguably that's the first one that we'd play, right? So, I am curious.
建筑工，
One more village over there.
什么？行矿工，
为建筑工，
Okay, train no military units. I don't know if monks count as military units, but
准备就绪，
just to be safe, I will avoid training them.
望梅止渴，
准备就绪，建筑工，
喂，正确。矿工，好，建筑工。什么？
什么行猎人，
何种命令？
说曹操，
准备就绪，何种命令？遵命，正确。建筑工，
为
什么？准备就绪。
好，遵命，建筑工，
Okay, let's push forward on the offensive here. Spread out over the map to get resources. Keep Vill production coming. 125, so we could use a few more Vills. Could also use a few more soldiers, honestly. Okay, so we blitzed the trade cart's destruction. I think that was pretty good. Probably buys us some breathing room.
曹孟德止渴，说曹操，上东接西，曹孟德止渴，幸甚至哉，何以永志？幸甚至哉，何以永志？
Okay, soldiers passively produce food.
好，
Now that seems like a good
好，建筑
unique tech.
说曹操，
Would like to pick that up. Let's do that right now. Should also probably get the handcart.
应我妇人，
何种命令？
Can't even build monasteries, so training monks is a moot point, I guess. Do I not get murder holes? No, I do get murder holes. Perhaps I've already researched it. I don't remember clicking that button though.
建筑工，
为准备就绪，遵命，建筑工，
Okay, our weak soldiers will heal up here for a bit. Man, we are burning through wood. Got lots of floating gold though. And let's see what the unique unit does. Tiger Cavalry. Gains HP and attack when defeating military. Very good versus ranged. Makes sense. Let's get some Tiger Cavalry. I'd like to try them out.
为
准备就
正
绪
确，行猎人，
Okay, Yeah, enemy attack force seems really weak and passive compared to Liu Bei 1. Like, this is legendary? Excuse me?
什么？
什么？
好，
Okay, these guys are done with this stone over here. Let's get more tiger calves out. Okay, these vills might be dead soon, but that's okay. Don't want these military units to stay too idle for too long. Let's run down the first of those bandits. And I'll save some food for handcart next.
河主猎人正确，行，准备就绪。
Who's this guy? He's a spearman hero.
喂，行，什么？遵命，行，猎人准备就绪。
This building is the Hall of Heroes. Any hero who dies in battle or joins your forces will become available at this building, which your villagers can construct.
喂，
正遵命，行。河主猎人正确。正确，喂。 准备就绪，河主命令攻。
Okay, don't much mind that those guys are going down over there. Rather prioritize my own goals here for now.
曹孟德在。说曹操。
Okay, so far this has been brutally simple. So what are the village? Is the bridges done?
The bridge is repaired. Now we can cross and sneak attack the rebels. Now remember, they can also attack across it now.
That's fine. They're like super focused on clearing out these buildings and these other villages, which I'm totally okay with.
These priests supported Zhang Jue by giving him the blessed water he used to trick his soldiers. Now their fate is in my hands. These traitors cannot be trusted. Off with their heads!
I think it's more in line with Cao Cao's personality to execute them, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay, that is kind of annoying. But I'll send these forces over here to clear the raiders, while these folks go over here to clear the last village. How do I get to this village? Oh, it's the other direction.
什么？
何种命令？
Sure. And they left my villagers over here untouched. That's very kind of them.
遵命。正确，建筑工。
Got a relic as well. Yeah, why not pick up devotion? I doubt it's gonna matter, but always could.
什么？伐木工、建筑工。
The unique tech makes having a standing military reward you by kind of like creating its own upkeep, which is neat.
建筑工。
Remains to be seen how powerful it is, because it's like it seems like it's largely an eco tech. It is definitely a fresh ability. Just got an achievement for fully promoting 10 Tiger Cavalry. Yeah, this has been wild. Like, it's so much easier, this first mission, compared to the Liu Bei Mission 1. Now, granted, Liu Bei Mission 1 is not incredibly hard, but you are at a significant risk of losing if you don't play it right. Whereas here, I don't feel like I'm in danger of losing whatsoever.
We have conquered a rebel village. We have driven the Yellow Turbans from all the nearby villages. Now, only the stronghold at Yingchuan remains.
何种命令？
遵命。正确。正确。遵命。好。好。
Alright, remains to be seen what is good about skipping the castle, because I mean, I can go around him, but won't I need to destroy the castle anyway? Also, I'm not getting too much of Dong Zhuo's arrogant personality in this one. I got it in the first mission of Liu Bei, but not this one. He seemed like a nice guy. All he said was, "Don't mess this up," which is honestly something my boss might say to me, so oh my god, I had all these units over here the whole time as well. Let's bring these bad boys over.
"准备就绪，伐木工。好，正确，好，遵命，遵命。
Are we sure that this is not the one sword mission and that Liu Bei is the two sword mission? This feels really, really easy so far, even on legendary difficulty. Perhaps I'll eat my words in subsequent missions.
准备就绪，
正确。
为何种命令？
遵命。
The Imperial Army is attacking Yingchuan itself. Defend the Great Leader with your lives.
Oh, okay, I see. We can just like skip the castle and get to the heart of the base. I get it. We just killed Zhangjue himself.
So ends this quest for justice. At the hands of a commander whom neither magic nor rituals could hinder.
Okay, I mean, we got into his economy, but did it really matter at all? Doesn't really feel like it matters. I have to destroy the castle anyway, and it's not like he was doing much. Perhaps it's because we managed to complete this side objective over here so easily.
The rebellion is crushed.
Oh, okay, we didn't have to destroy the castle.
Out of the rubble and ensure his head is sent to the capital.
So it did end up being meaningful. That's nice. Okay, and that's Horses for Courses. Our achievement for not training any non-mounted military units done as well. Not gonna lie, man. That felt really easy compared to Mission 1 of Liu Bei, so I don't know what the difficulty curve here thing is, but I guess we'll see.
The Yellow Turbans wilted like dry grass before Cao Cao's fire. Yet, even as order was restored, the Empire's troubles were far from over. The old emperor had died, leaving the throne to his young son. This power shift transformed court rivalries into violent conflicts. Cao Cao's former ally, Dong Zhuo, massacred the once powerful eunuchs. Rather than return power to the new emperor, Dong Zhuo deposed him and replaced him with his half-brother, a child that he controlled as a puppet. Dong Zhuo abused his new power by sleeping in the emperor's bed, lying with the wives of court officials and torturing hostages for entertainment. Just as before, the men of inaction decried this outrageous new status quo, but did nothing to stop it. For Cao Cao, doing nothing was not an option. Even as he served the tyrant, Cao Cao planned to assassinate Dong Zhuo. By killing him, Cao Cao hoped to gain the favor of commoners and warlords alike, but Dong Zhuo caught him in the act and forced him to flee the capital. On his way east, his uncle, Lü Boshi, took him in. As night fell, Cao Cao heard Lü Boshi sharpening a knife, and in his paranoia took this as a prelude to his own murder. Cao Cao murdered Lü Boshi's entire family, realizing too late that they had only been preparing a feast in his honor. As flames engulfed the house, his last loyal follower asked how he could commit such an atrocity. Cao Cao's reply: "I would rather betray the world than have the world betray me. No enemy, real or imagined, would stand in his way."
That's actually really nostalgic. So, as fucked up as that is, when I was like a little kid, my dad would tell me stories about the Three Kingdoms, and this is one of the stories that stuck in my head. How like he murdered his whole family even though they were just preparing him a feast. I honestly have really fond memories of that story. Because it's like a story that my dad would tell me as like a good night story. Is that fucked up? I mean, I think it's kind of funny, honestly. I'm like really curious about reading the original source material now. And it's really funny to see it. Well, funny's not the best word. It's really interesting to see it coming back here in this form. In the form of an Age of Empires 2 scenario. Kind of goes to show how ruthless Cao Cao is. I'd rather betray the world than have the world betray me. Honestly, kind of respect to that. A little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, that sounds kind of insane. But it just goes to show how individualistic he is. It's a pretty interesting take. Alright. That was a ridiculously easy first mission, even on legendary difficulty. Kind of a snooze fest. I was kind of nervous, especially after how difficult the first Liu Bei mission was. For me personally, at least. It was much more difficult than this. But I guess we'll see what is in store in the next few missions. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.